your mind and body rejuvenated with Monarch Montage, Skin Science and Medical Aesthetics. Secure the glow you always wanted. Achieve the body of your dreams. Monarch Montage upholds its high standards in beauty. Beauty is the harmony of science and art. Beauty is balance and symmetry. Complexions are meant to be immaculate, and beauty is beyond time. Imagine the possibilities. In the Philippines, contact Dr. Homer Mendoza. In New York City, contact Dr. Alicia Almendrao. Learn more at monarch-montage.com. Monarch Montage, the beauty and health continue. Coming to you from New York City, bringing the video podcast for global Filipinos around the world. Watch and listen as we speak and get to know different celebrities, icons, influencers, and inspiring people. Join Jesse Dang and Jay Cass as they talk about anything and everything while bridging the gap between Filipinos of different generations and genres of choice. This is Over a Glass or Two.
Yes?
Good morning!
Upo agad.
Good morning po sa inyong lahat. My God, first time natin after like what, 2-3 weeks? Happy
Yes.
New Year, everyone! 2022 na, di ba?
Happy New Year!
Si Jcas, andito na naman po kami. Kumusta kayong lahat? My God, na-miss nyo ba kami? Na-miss namin kayong lahat no? Parang, my God, I can't believe it. 2022.
Ang sarap mag-holiday, vacation.
I know, right? Tapos balik na naman po kami ngayon. Sana hindi kayo nagsasawa. And
Ito
maraming salamat po for almost a year and a half na pinagtsagaan nyo kami dito sa Over a
At
Glass.
saka yung mga mukha namin
so
nandito na naman. Ayan.
I know, right? Oh my God. Ang lamig na dito. Sobrang lamig na po dito sa US. Especially
Oo
New
nga,
York, New Jersey,
sobra.
and Chicago.
It was 5 degrees last night. Grabe.
Oh, dito naman, I think it's like 10 degrees, I think, or 15 degrees. It's really, really cold. So, and next week, we're gonna go skiing. So, oh God, good luck.
Ay, good luck dyan.
Lamig mag-ski.
Oo.
Pero it's okay. It's gonna be fun for sure. So anyways, we're so excited, guys. My God, our first guest for 2022. Oh, grabe, ang gwapo.
Oo, ang gwapo
Ay,
na
kuya.
at saka ano, 'di ba? Talagang one of the premier actors in Philippine show business.
Actor talaga siya. As in, I think, my God, high school. Ewan ko ba siya, lagi ko siyang nakikita. Parang bata pa yung
Sa click
nakikita.
pa lang, lumabas na siya sa click. 'Di ba?
Sobra,
Grabe.
bata. I think even TV commercials. Tapos ngayon, nandito na siya sa harap natin. That's why thank you so much, Eric Miras of Star Magic.
Yes, thank you.
Maraming salamat. Thank you so much kasi talaga namang pinaunlakan niya tayo. Matagal ko na kinukulit yan si Eric. Sige nga.
Ayan na
Nandito na
talaga.
finally. So anyways, before na tayo mag-start, teka ha, ikaw, ay nakalimutan ko na yung unang-una natin sasabihin yung
good morning
po
mo.
sa aming Dearest USA! At sa Pilipinas naman po, anong oras na ba? It's 9:38 p.m. 9:38 a.m. dito sa US. Nakalimutan ko na. It's been parang 3 weeks na kasi. So, 9:39 a.m. po dito sa New York and New Jersey, sa East Coast. And sa Pilipinas naman, it's 10:39 p.m. naman. So, gabi. So, bago kayo matulog, abangan nyo. Ay, nako, wag muna kayo matulog pala kasi for sure, Diyos ko, kikiligin kayo ang aming dream boy ng lahat. Andito na.
And
so, ikaw, Jcas, go!
of course, good morning po sa lahat mga Filipinos and non-Filipinos in different time zones, in different dimensions, in different continents, in different galaxies, in this whole wide universe.
So anyways, before ko introduce ang ating special guest, we would like to say hi sa mga unang-unang nag-comment. Nako, bago na po kasi itong ginagamit namin, so nagkakapalang kami. It's we're using Restream instead of StreamYard. So ngayon, I have to, parang mabagal ang Restream.
Leveling up lang tayo ng leveling up. Okay.
Oo nga parang hindi nga parang na-demote kasi parang ang bagal
mas
niya.
mahal to. So level up ang price.
So anyway, we would like to say hi to Ate Pilar Mateo. Hi Ate Pilar.
Hi Ate Pilar.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Jenny is here. Oh, it's 6:39 a.m. in California. Ay Jen, talagang aga dyan ha. We miss you. Well, dito naman si Cake. Hi, Cake.
Ay, baliktad itong Restream. From baba pataas.
Oo nga pala. Tita Bahay is here. Oh, pasensya na. Kat from London is watching. There's so many people watching right now. Ate Hermie Impaz. Hi, Ate Hermie. Sorry, hindi ko makita masyado dahil ang bagal pa nito Oo nga
sa baba, ibaba mo siya, scroll mo pa baba. Yun yung pinakauna. Oo. Ang pinaka-latest sa taas. Ayan.
Kaya pakita ko na sa screen ko.
Okay. Oh, sorry kasi restream to. Anyways, so andi dito ngayon, merong mga from London.
Hi, Dennis Martinez.
Dennis
Hello.
Martinez are
Ayan.
watching. Hello po. So if you have any questions, please feel free, to, andyan na pala, to ask or type it. So at least, baka for sure sasagutin yan. Wag lang masyadong alam na. Pero please, feel free to ask any questions. So para si Direk ilalagay niya sa screen yung mga questions niya po, okay? Ate JJ is here. Hi, Ate JJ.
Ate JJ, Katya Kaakit-Akit from YouTube, Ashileo from Chicago, hello.
Oh, wow, ang daming nanonood.
Jenny Pot, hello.
May mga taga-London. So anyways, sige na po, introduce ko na ang ating special guest for today because I'm sure inaabangan na ng lahat para ang tagal na natin. Anyways, sige po, introduce ko na. Okay. Our first guest for 2022 is a super handsome and multi-awarded actor debonair to grace our show. He is one of Star Magic's premier and talented film actor and model. We have seen him in several TV series and movies like Sana Maulit Muli, Green Rose, My Neighbor's Wife, In the Name of Love, and many more. He's currently portraying the role of Mayor Troy Ramones on the Top 2 teleserye at the Kapamilya channel and I Want TV app called Viral Scandal. My favorite. Nakaka-addict po. Grabe. Let's get to know more of this dashing, super handsome, and multifaceted actor debonair. Let's welcome Mr. Jake Cuenca.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Ang gwapo naman ang pambungad natin ng New Year.
Parang grabe. Parang ano tawag nito? Yung sa 4th of July, what do you call that? The
Firework.
Isang fireworks na boom, bumulaga sa aming lahat. My
Wow,
God.
thank you
Look,
for
May
having
Harris
me.
is here.
Hi, Luke. Ayan, okay.
Hey,
Ay,
Luke.
Papa Luke, kumusta? Andiyan si Luke May Harris. Yan.
Oh, si Luke pala yan. Hey, Luke.
Gwapo, no? Grabe niyan. Pagkaparehas kayo. So anyways, Papa Jake, baka naman would you like to say hi sa lahat ng mga nag-comment at manunood at nanonood
your global
pa?
fans are
yes,
here.
Your global fans.
Yes. Sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon, thank you for tuning in. Happy New Year sa inyong lahat. Wishing everyone good health. And also a great 2022 and enjoy lang tayo tonight. Let's just have a good conversation and good morning to everyone there in the States.
Oh, hi. My God. Ang gwapo.
Kinikilig ako, nakakainis. Ayoko na.
Oo, sabi niya, man, crush ko si Papa Jake, sabi ni Papa Luke.
Ayun, lumalabas na naman.
Ayan ka na naman, Papa Luke, ha?
Lumalabas na naman yung...
Ate Pilar Mateo is here. Sabi niya, kakamiss ka na, Papa Jake.
Hey, Pilar.
Grabe.
Miss you.
Maraming mga nanonood ngayon. Tsaka yung ibang mga I think iba-ibang...
No, we're in Twitter din kasi.
Oh, we're in Twitter din pala. Oo,
Ayan.
kaya ganon.
We're live on Twitter na rin.
So anyways, teka, Papa Jake, may iniinom ka pa dyan? Kasi kailangan natin mag-toast eh.
Oo nga.
May kaiglatan
naman.
kami rito.
Here you go. Cheers,
Yes.
guys.
Oh, yan. At ba, hindi ka pa umiinom ng wine tonight? Or gusto mo water lang?
No alcohol for me tonight.
For tonight. Sige,
Pero usually ba you drink alcohol?
No, I don't drink alcohol na.
Ay!
Oh, since when?
Yeah. I stopped drinking magpo 4 months na. So it's one of my New Year's resolutions then.
Oh my
Ay,
God. Dapat pala
ganon.
pag may New Year's resolution siya, you really have to do it, no? Hindi lang isusulat sa
Yeah.
notes.
Oo.
So anyways, okay, go. Sige, mag-cheers muna tayo. Okay.
Ako na lang mag-aalak for this morning.
I know, ako I'm having coffee. Okay, sa sambayan ng Pilipinas po at sa aming Dearest USA. Guys, let's all welcome, my God, ang crush ng bayan, Mr. J. Cuenca. Welcome to
Over a glass or two. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Clean,
guys. Thank
clean.
you for having me.
Hi. Oh my God. It's an honor. Tapos isa pa ha, meron kami kaiklatan
May
picture.
class picture tayo, Jake.
Meron tayong class picture. Yan. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3. Ayan. O sige, kwentuhan na tayo. Uy, teka, kumusta ka na? Nasaan ka ngayon?
Right now, I'm home lang. I'm here lang in the condo.
Okay.
I just got back. Kakabalik lang namin ng Boracay kasi for my birthday. We spent my birthday there, New Year's.
Belated
yes,
happy birthday.
Belated happy
Thank
birthday,
you,
I know.
thank you. So I was there with nakasama ko family ko, si Kylie, and then some of my friends were there then. So it was a very good way to end the year, and at the same time, I was just so happy to spend a lot of time with people who were very close to me, my loved ones.
Oh my
Ayan
God.
naman. Kumusta yung Boracay ngayon?
Sobrang daming tao? Ay, naghang.
Ayan, mamaya. Pag hindi na po siya naghang, sasagutin niya.
Uy, nakita ko dito si Jay Costura. Hi, Jay! Oh my
Hi,
God, guys,
Jay.
abangan niyo po si
Ikaw
Jay
susunod.
Costura. Oh my God, sobrang
2 days from
excited
now
na
ka.
kami. Yeah, si Jay naman. Ako, dami nag-aabang niyan. Oo, si Jake naghang. Jake, baka gusto mong i-refresh.
Di ba, gwapo pa rin naman.
Alam mo, kahit
Naka-
naghang, tingnan mo, tititigan mo.
Titigan na lang natin siya.
Alam mo si Jake, guys, when was his birthday? 2 days ago or when?
Ano
Alam
daw,
ko,
yung
December.
New Year daw eh. I think it was exact.
Oo, parang naano ko yun eh. Oh, nawala si Jake eh. Kailan ba birthday ni Eric, kailan ba birthday ni Jake? Kasi para kaming Capricorn yan eh. Alam ko a few days away lang ang namin.
Hey guys, sorry na
Oh,
wala.
ayan. Okay lang. Oo.
Okay lang.
Alam mo naman ang sa Pilipinas, di
You
ba?
can never do wrong, Jake.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can
sorry.
never. In
Ayan na.
our eyes,
Nagsisimula na ako.
millions of people, you can never do wrong. So anyways, wait, when is your birthday?
December 30.
Oh my, so ako naman December 25.
Oh, wow.
So magkaano tayo?
Pareho kayong Capricorn.
Christmas? Wow. that's
Yes,
amazing.
Christmas Day. So ikaw
Nice.
naman before
Before
January,
mag-Christmas. So, isa
Christmas.
lang regalo natin, no?
Ang
Every year.
sakit, no? Ang sakit, grabe. Ang sakit. Sabi ni Jay Costura dito, kung pwede ka raw niyang i-read. Do you believe in that? Kasi she's known as the Nostradamus of
the Philippines.
The Philippines. So
Wow.
sabi niya, yeah, she's known. Sabi niya,
Sure,
pwede ka
I
bang...
mean, for me naman, I'm ako, open-minded. So,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. O, diba? So, open-minded daw, Jay. O, ayan, I can guys hook you up. O, anyways. So, kumusta ang Boracay? Maraming tao?
Yeah, madaming tao, but it was, mas na-enjoy ko siya after New Year's nung medyo mas konti na yung tao. Kasi ako parang, I just wanted to
Huwag naghahang, no? I think it's their internet connection, right? Oo nga, kanina okay po eh.
Yung restream yan, ang lakas daw na dating ng restream eh. Pero gusto ko tong restream, alam bakit? Tingnan mo yung background ko blurred, parang portrait mode.
Ay, ganun ba yun?
No, oo nga, oh.
So, ayun, nawala na naman. Okay lang, pasensya na po guys. Alam nyo naman, ito na yung bagong norm ngayon eh.
720 yung resolution.
Oo, Eric, pakisabi daw kay Jake, 720 yung resolution para medyo...
Bumaba yung
bumaba
yung
yung-
bites
oo.
niya. O,
Correct.
diba?
Alam mo naman dapat techie ka ngayong... alam mo, sa totoo lang since 2020...
There you go, guys.
Ayan, binabaan mo daw yung resolution like to 720, right?
Baba niyo yung resolution.
Oo,
Oo,
you
ng
can do
720
that.
daw.
That will help
para
din
daw,
yata.
That
Oo.
would help with the internet connection.
480p, okay.
Oo, yan, 720.
Kahit
Alam
naman
mo si-
babaan yung resolution alam mo naman natin na pogi pa din.
Oo
Di ba?
nga parang kahit ano mangyari. Oo, live kasi. Oo nga, sabi live kasi. So, ayan, Jake. Alam mo, guys, abangan nyo, Jake Costura po. Actually, dapat meron tayong isa pa eh. Ayan na, okay na?
There you go.
Yan! Anyways. Ayun. So, as you were saying earlier, like, mas nagustuhan mo after New Year kasi mas less ang tao.
Well, yeah, mas less yung tao eh. So parang mas na-enjoy namin kasi Yeah, nung after the first, parang everyone flew out na eh. So we had at least Boracay all to ourselves from parang January 1 till January 6, ganyan. So
Oh,
yeah, so we enjoyed it.
wow.
We enjoyed the island.
Oh my, usually ba kasi it's been a while since I've been to Boracay, marami pa ring tao, crowded, or maganda na ang Boracay ngayon? Kasi before
No,
parang
ngayon talaga
beautiful.
parang for me, sobrang ganda ng Boracay ngayon because they were able to restore it, and then at the same time, I think nakapagpahinga din yung beach during the pandemic. So sabi ko nga,
Oh,
there's so many nice places in the Philippines, pero Boracay still hits different. At least
oh
for me,
really,
nung
yeah?
napuntahan ko. And it was the first time na nag-Boracay ako, parang it's the first time I went to Boracay not for work. Like, I really went there
Talagang
for
explore
vacation. And
lang.
yun nga, sabi ko with
Oh,
my family, kasama ko kapatid ko, then sina Kylie, sabi ko, Boracay still hits different. Iba pa rin talagang Boracay.
For
babalik at
leisure.
babalikan mo, no? Ay,
Oo.
Diyos ko Lord!
Ayan,
Ano
ay
ba
nako.
yan?
Yeah.
Talagang Boracay hits different with those abs.
Oo, yes,
Diba?
yes.
Pero talagang Jake, talagang beach person ka na ever since.
No naman, parang it's weird nga eh. Parang for me, I became more of a beach person now that I'm older. Before parang, sabi ko nga, nag-aaral ako sa New York. I used to love to
Yes.
travel to like major cities, like cosmopolitan cities. But now parang, siguro, dala rin ng work, parang what I want when I'm not working is parang solitude and silence and not too much people, not too
Oo,
busy, yung
oo.
nakakabawas ng stress. So parang, feeling ko baka dala na rin ng edad ko, and at the same time parang, siguro it's different na rin when you've seen a lot of the world, di ba? And then you start to
True.
realize na, yun naman yung maganda rin sa Pilipinas, eh. You realize na parang, pagdating sa beaches and agriculture, the Philippines is still the best.
Of course, of course. You mentioned sa New York, no? So, where did you
Yeah.
study in New York and what did you do?
I studied in Lee Strasberg. It's an acting school. Doon nag-aral si
Galing.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Marlon Brando, James Dean. A
Social.
lot of the actors that I look up to, doon talaga nag-aral. So when I had the chance, and I sent in my portfolio, I sent in my details, and then I was luckily accepted. And then yun, nag-aral ako for 3 months. For me, it was an amazing experience, and dala naman nung pag-aaral ko sa Lee Strasberg, para it inspired me also to do theater. So when I went back to the Philippines, nag-theater na din ako.
Ang
Ayun.
galing
Teka,
mo,
pag-usapan natin ng New
grabe.
York. Was that your first time to really be in New York and how did you like it?
Yeah, definitely it was the first time I was in New York. I loved it. I loved the food was amazing. The people were amazing. I met a lot of I met a lot of incredible people in New York, and at the same time, parang it'll always have a special place in my heart because, parang when I left to study in New York, syempre, it came at a time in my career where a lot of people were telling me later, parang a lot of people were telling me to, kaya mo na yan, like, you can do it, you know how to act, you're good in acting. But I wanted to have a vacation, but at the same time, learn at the same time. Parang, what I wanted was,
Ayan.
Ay, nawala na naman. Oo, direct nawala na
Oo,
naman.
to hone his
Ano na
craft.
naman
Ako na
siya.
nagtapos. O,
I
diba?
know. Sabi nga nito, teka, nakita ko, hindi si Ramir. Hi, Ramir!
Hi, Ramir. Hey, guys.
Hi! I hope okay na sila. They feel better na kasi nagkasakit yung family nila lately. Ang dami may sakit lately. Grabe. Na ano na naman siya. I know. Pasensya na guys ha. Ganun talaga pag live. So sabi ni Jenny, naging classmate daw nung friend mo, si Jake, sa acting class. Grabe no? You know what I love about Jake? Well, I have a picture with him in New York. Ah, talaga?
Hi.
O, sino yung nagsabi nun?
Elizabeth
Nawala. Oh, I know.
Elizabeth.
Oh, we miss you.
Ayan.
Oh, si Elizabeth. Okay lang kami, Ram. Ganun pa din. Nabubuhay at wala pa rin COVID. Ayun. Hi! Okay, go.
there.
Oh, there you go. So anyways,
Yeah.
so, alam mo, I was just talking earlier while you were gone for a few seconds. Sabi ko, bilib ako sa'yo kasi, paano ba? Kahit hindi ka pa nag-acting class noon, grabe yung passionate mo pagdating sa acting. As in, parang chameleon, parang, kaya mong, let's say, isang role na from kontrabida to the matinee idol to like di ba, the leading role, whatever
To
roles,
leading man. Oo.
to leading man, kaya mong i-portray.
To
na parang-
Lizardo.
as in lahat, kahit, alam mo, even si Troy, Mayor Troy, ng Viral Scandal, guys, you haven't watched Viral Scandal, please watch it. Doon din, ibang portray, ibang role naman yung pinakita mo. Ibang acting method. Sabi ko nga, ano ba, saan galing to? Ang galing, nag-aral ka pa talaga. Di ba?
Thank you. I just do my best. Saka parang, I just like to challenge myself. Parang, syempre, I've been acting already for 20 years now. Parang for me, I try to look for the roles na I can really differentiate myself from the other roles I've done in the past. Or parang ginagawa ko, I try to, yung mas ine-entertain ko na roles, yung hindi ko ma-imagine na kaya ko gawin. And to be honest, like, nang ginawa ko when I accepted Mayor Troy Ramones for Viral Scandal, the funny story is talagang when I finally accepted it, kasi I had to think, parang at first I was still thinking about it, I was still decide pa kung gagawin ko talaga. But then when I accepted it na talaga, I remember looking at myself in the mirror and saying, paano ko gagawin to? And that's when the work started. That's when like the homework and parang kasi my thing with it kasi parang with acting kasi what people or the audiences only really see is the tip of the iceberg, but then a lot of the work, yung mountain, it's all done at home. It's all done while no one is watching, while you're doing your homework, while you're practicing your lines or you're reading your scripts day in and day out when no one else is watching. Yung hindi mo pa alam kung tama yung ginagawa mo. And then I'm just really lucky na pinapayagan ako ng mga directors ko, and I'm just really lucky na ABS doesn't stereotype me or like hindi nila ako tina-typecast into just one role.
Oo nga,
Galing,
kitang-kita
no?
nga iba-iba yung mga roles na binibigay sa'yo at saka sunod-sunod. So, I'm sure na-apply mo yung pinag-aralan mo dun sa Lee Strasberg, no? Kasi alam mo, may fun fact lang, nag-acting school lang kami ni Jessie din, pero isang araw lang.
naman?
Pero sa dahil sa grupon yun, mura lang eh. Tinry lang namin. So sa may Times Square, he's an actor, diba? It was fun and funny at the same time. So,
Yes.
you know, I had to act straight and have a girlfriend. That's the funniest thing of all. So, but I think I pulled it off naman.
That's nice.
Pero, so what do you miss about New York? At saka anong pinagagawa mo nung while nandito ka sa New York?
New York, aral eh. Parang,
Aral,
I miss talaga eh.
kain,
Parang sabi,
gimmick?
yung akala mo, pagdating ko sa New York, pagdating ko sa school, akala mo magaling ka na. Like, akala mo you know na what
Really?
you're doing. But then, when you're across parang other actors from different cultures or different countries, maninibago ka din that way. Kasi parang ibang interpretation yun in script. And then, syempre, one thing na nanibago ako. But now I really, parang that's one thing na I hold of value now after what I went through in school. Kasi sa Philippines, we're not so used to a lot of rehearsals. Kumaga parang
Yes.
pagdating sa take one, 'di ba? Super ganda. Okay, next shot, parang ganyan. So, doon ako medyo nanibago because in school parang bago namin ipakita yung scene, before we perform the scene, we have to really rigorously rehearse the sequence day in and day out hanggat sa araw na i-perform namin. So, those are just certain things na nauwi ko from school kasi once na nag-transition din ako sa theater when I got when I got back to the Philippines and decided to do my first play, hindi na ako masyado nanibago the rehearsals or the theater environment.
Ang galing, no? Pero nung time na hindi ka pa nag-isip na parang, I think I wanna stay in New York or in the US and
Because
and
the
try
energy
Hollywood.
here is
And try Hollywood.
Yeah,
Kasi pwede ka
good.
eh.
So, super, sobrang ang dami. Like, kahit sa school everyone was telling me to stay, to do a conservatory for 2 years and try, diba? Parang try my best at it. Pero, yeah, as much as I want to, hindi rin siya ganun kasimple because of course, may contract ako with ABS-CBN and
Oh, yeah.
I'm
True.
contracted. But definitely, parang bumukas mata ko nun eh. Because of my experience in New York, parang namulat din mata ko sa possibilities or like, at least parang I knew to myself na if I decide to come, parang I knew na parang there's something in me that I got from school that gives me confidence that I know I can I can go ahead and try and try my best to make it out there as well.
Yeah,
Siguro
at saka-
timing lang. I mean, in a perfect world, 'di ba? Parang in the perfect world with perfect circumstances, parang syempre actors in the Philippines, what we dream is parang we want to do something here that makes it over there. And then, di
Sure.
ba, parang yun yung parang Pinoy pride, and we're all
Yes.
very proud of the work that we've done. So for me, parang, syempre, parang, that's my dream, is to do something here that will make it over there. But if not, of course, like, given the chance, of course, I would love to try as well, to try and make it over there.
Diba,
in the
malay,
States.
it's never too late. Bata ka pa? My God. So, alam mo, as I'll be honest with you, so kwentuhan kami ni Eric, hindi ko, sa sobrang tagal mo na, like what, how long have you been acting? 20 years? 19 years?
20
Is it-
years, yeah.
20 years. Hindi ko na malayan na you're still young. So I thought like, sabi ko, kasi marami naman, di ba, like they look so young even if they're older, like late 30s or maybe
Yeah.
early 40s. So sabi ko, oo nga, no, sabi ko, bata pa pala to. So you really started at what age? Kasi alam ko mga 14, di ba?
14. Yeah.
God, ang bata.
Benjamin
Paano-
Button.
We were just talking about the JCast, di ba? Sa Click. That was my
Yes.
first
Yes.
show, my first ever show.
Paano ka na-discover? Teka, before mo ikwento, paano ka na-discover? So when you were younger, did you ever dream of like becoming an actor? Or, alam ko, dito ka, you were born in the US, right? So
Yeah,
paano
I was
ka
born-
nag-start? Paano ka bumalik ng Pilipinas?
Actually, parang, I was 4 years old, tapos my parents brought me na to the Philippines because they wanted to try it out. Pero, para acting for me, kasi even before I became an actor at 14, parang my parents were already taking me to VTRs. I was already doing fashion shows for Oshkosh Bigosh. Parang, bata pa lang I was
Model
already doing
baby.
Model baby ka
fashion.
na.
Yeah, parang model na baby. Parang
Oo,
ganyan.
oo,
So,
oo, oo.
pero, every time I was doing commercials, parang I always felt na may kulang. I wanted more. I wanted more time. Parang I wanted to be seen more. And then at the same time, parang I wanted to tackle on more complicated acting type things. Parang I wanted to, parang the few seconds, or at least yung the no variety that comes with commercial modeling, I wanted more than that, and I wanted to express myself more than just doing commercials.
Oh, so doon ka na. So sino naka-discover sa'yo? Alam ko, parang modeling agency, right? Ano
Yeah,
naka-dis-
I started with a modeling agency, then my manager si Neil De Gia. But isa sa mga nag-discover sa akin at nag-present mag-artista si Dog Desquiano, if you guys
Oh,
remember.
Yes,
yeah,
oh,
of
yes.
course.
Tito Dogs.
Si
Palibhasa
Tito Dogs.
lalaki days.
Oo.
Yeah, so mga
Kanya
idol
talaga-
ko, alaga ni Tito Dogs noon, Mark Anthony Fernandez, Joe Marie Llana,
Oh
Richard
my-
Gomez. So
Talagang-
when I first, nung una ko siya nakilala, I was so overwhelmed kasi sabi ko, syempre, he's handling all my favorite actors. Diba? Parang yun na nga, Guaping,
Yes,
Richard
oo.
Gomez, John Estrada.
Tapos biglang, syempre nung time na yun. Pero alam mo ito naku-curious ako. What do you think you have that, kasi yung iba, di ba, for 20 years that you've been acting, right? You've seen a lot of actors and actresses na after like a few months, after a few years, nawawala na lang sila. And then that's it. Like even if they come back, they can't come back anymore. Pero for 20 years, you're still there.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, everyone knows. Kumbaga, you're a mainstream na. Talagang everyone knows your name, Jake Cuenca. So what do you think is your secret? Bakit andyan ka pa rin hanggang ngayon? After 20 years, grabe, ang tagal Yung iba, wala na. Hindi, kumbaga, oy, ang galing na actor, biglang, ay, nasa na siya? Like after 8 years. Ikaw, what do you think you have?
Mamaya sasagutin niya yan.
Sasagutin niyo yan. Oo nga Titigan lang
Kasi
po
nandyan pa
natin
rin siya. Yan po.
Titigan lang natin siya. Ang guwapo talaga,
Yan po ang
grabe.
power ng longevity niya.
Oo,
Nag-freeze po
ibang-
siya.
Oo,
Nandito
ayan.
pa rin po
Yung
siya.
longevity niya nandiyan pa rin. Ang guwapo. Sabi, hi sa inyong dalawa, sabi ni Dennis Martinez. Hello.
Hi, Dennis.
Alam mo, sa
Taga
totoo-
saan ka?
Oo nga Teka, naaano ko Paano ba ang restream? Paakyat or pababa?
Sa
Like,
taas
so
ang
I think-
ang pinaka-bago.
So sa
If
taas
you
ang
want the old
pinakabago.
if you want the old comments, you scroll down. You
scroll
go down.
down.
Nasa baba
Okay,
yung
okay.
mga luma. Ayun.
Yan. So nasa baba yung luma.
Yes.
There you
So
go.
bago
Sorry,
pala
guys.
to. Ayan, andyan na.
Okay
Yan,
lang, okay
there
lang.
you go.
Ganun
Okay.
talaga.
So okay, bakit yung longevity mo nga, ba't ganun? Andyan ka pa rin? Anong secret mo? Hindi ka talaga mga tao, kumbaga, the management, hindi sila na nagsasawa na ikaw at ikaw laging kukunin. And lahat din ng mga fans mo, andyan ka pa rin hanggang ngayon. Andyan pa rin sila until now. for you?
Yeah. Well, of course I can't speak for everyone else.
Yes.
Kanya-kanyang, 'di ba, kanya-kanyang journey, kanya-kanyang
Yes.
tahak sa industriya yan. But I think for me parang I just made it a point na parang kumbaga parang for me I just made the focal point of my career parang what I wanted what I wanted to be in the middle of that were my characters more than just Jake Cuenca as the
Okay.
individual. So parang for me, like the characters that you guys have mentioned, like Panday and all of the other Panday, Viral Scandal, Bastardos, all these characters that I've done, the main priority for me was to reinvent every single time na kada bigay nila sa akin ng bagong project, the key was reinvention. So parang that's also what that's also na kaya rin ako thankful sa management because they trust me. Parang pinagkakatiwalaan. Kunyari, I remember parang when they had offered Viral Scandal, I think yung problema namin parang how are we gonna make you look older? Kasi parang at that time,
Oo nga.
I look so sabi ng director ko, this is the youngest that you've looked of all the years. Parang ang tagal na namin hindi nagkakatrabaho ni Direk Dado, parang 10 years apart. But he said na parang you look even younger now than you did 10 years ago. So paano? Then I said parang that's my job na as an actor to kind of give you something different to show you diba, to show you this character that I've created. And yun, parang it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of days na you're gonna have to study or create these things. You're gonna have to get into the mindset of the character even when no one is watching, even when no one is saying ang galing-galing mo and what you're doing is right. You're just basing it off your instinct as an actor. And ako feeling ko that's why I've lasted the way as long as I lasted, and parang that's also why parang the passion in me is still so alive kasi parang I feel like I can still give I have so many more characters to create. I have so many more performances to let out, and parang diba, parang the creativity or the knowledge now, it's more abundant now kasi mas mature na ako ngayon eh.
Yeah,
Parang I'm
true.
older
True,
now.
true, true.
I understand life a lot more. I understand like for just to speak of just to speak for Mayor Troy Ramones, I understand politics a lot more now than I did when I was a lot younger. So maraming parang acting for me parang it gets better as you grow older. So
True.
parang if you have the diba, if you're blessed enough to be doing it for a long period of time, it's truly such a blessing kasi parang it's so much more fun to act when you're older kasi mas naiintindihan mo ang buhay, mas naiintindihan mo ang tao.
Galing.
Ay, parang sabi ni Kay Morales dito, I saw him evolving. Yeah, that's
Oo,
one of the
nag-evolve
terms,
ka
evolve.
talaga. True.
Thank
Ano
you.
favorite sa lahat-lahat
Thank you.
ng mga roles na ginampanan mo? So what's your favorite? Like yung talaga nag-stand out sa dami, my God. Meron ka ba bang isa na nag-stand out na until now unforgettable?
Siguro kasi for me every project that I do in the moment is the biggest project ever. So parang wala akong hindi ko tinitingnan na parang my last project is bigger than this new project that I'm doing. Kasi if you start looking at projects like that or roles like that, ikaw lang mahihirapan eh. You're gonna be insecure of your own self. So for me, parang kumbaga my mantra or my motto is parang whatever project I'm doing at the moment is the biggest project ever. But if there's one project that I can say that changed my life, parang that really that's when I knew na parang okay, now we're getting really started with show business, and I think I would say Tayong Dalawa kasi Tayong Dalawa gave me Coco, Gerald and Kim parang no variety, parang sumikat talaga yung show. It was a
Yung
very
Tayong
big
Dalawa,
show.
no? Yes,
But at the same
yes.
time parang we were so blessed kasi we were surrounded by such great actors and actresses na namulat din yung mga mata namin bilang mga artista na wow, hindi lang siya. It's not just about being a celebrity. It's about being an actor din talaga. So for me at least, my experience of Tayong Dalawa, namula talaga mata ko as an actor. Especially working with Cherry Pie Picache, AGOT Isidro, Coco Martin.
The best of
Oo
the
nga.
best, no?
The long list of other actors.
Grabe, the best of the best, no? Pero ito, curious ako. So, okay, sa dami mong roles, right? So, Sino talaga si Mr. J. Cuenca? Oh, ayan
Yun,
yun. Yung
sundalo,
tayong dalawa.
oh.
I remember that.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh my God. Sino ang, who's the real J. Cuenca? When no one is watching. Like, pag walang camera and all, kayo lang ni Kylie or you by yourself. Are you the introvert type? Are you the extrovert or ambivert?
Well, it's
Both?
for me parang I'm more of an extrovert. Like I like to socialize and then talk to people and
Ay,
Oo
nag-ano
nga.
naman.
Oo, at saka maganda yung kanyang alam mo yung aura niya, pagpasok pa lang niya, Jessie, di ba? Alam mo yan, pinag-uusapan
Oo,
natin, di ba?
totoo.
Pag nagpe-prep.
Oo, maganda yung aura niya.
Oo,
Maganda yung aura niya.
guys, very down to earth.
Yes,
Kahit na po
hindi-
siya ay Jay Cuenca na
Oo,
Kasi-
walang...
ano to? Critically acclaimed and commercially well-known actor. Pagpasok
Yes.
na talagang walang ere.
walang
Oo.
ere, wala. Tapos pumasok pa si Eric na
Very
kay
pleasant.
gwapo-gwapo.
Oo. yung head po ng Star Magic, gwapo din. Sana nga ma-interview natin eh. Nandito po siya.
Oo nga, iniintay si, ni Direk Loren eh. So anyways, oo. Tsaka ang tawag nito, ibang klase no, yung every role niya talagang from,
Oo.
kasi yung iba parang yung iba, para siyang yung method acting dito sa US. Di ba? Yung tipong, pagka lang tumaba, magpapataba.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Ayan. Okay, so so extrovert. Oo, kasi you're a Capricorn. Usually mga Capricorn, mga extrovert yan.
Kayong
di ba?
dalawa ni Jessie. Si Jessie can talk for 24/7. Hindi.
Sabi nga
Oh, ganun ka rin ba? Hindi tumitigil?
Sabi nga ni Kylie yung daldal ko.
Ay,
So,
oh my God.
So nga pala, tingin. Ano ka muna? So extrovert ka. Like si Kylie naman, ano ba kayo? In opposite? Or extrovert din siya?
no, actually, and then kami ni Kylie, we're both actually very, very similar. We're both so I think we're in between. We can be both. I can be like me and Kylie can be an introvert and an extrovert at the same time. But now parang like I said, parang what we realized during the pandemic is that it's also really important to have time for yourself. And then yun yung na-realize ko din, parang with that time that you give to yourself, all those ideas come to you when you have no distractions and when you're
Yes.
not easily influenced by other people around you. At least like for me, like in preparation for Troy, parang lahat nung like the accent, the decision to make to decide to use an accent or to decide to use a different voice or to decide to color your hair gray and do all these things. All of those happened to me parang when I was just sitting and studying my stuff alone. Parang, tsaka ako siya na-imagine ng mas clear.
Oh, wow. So wait, so si Kylie ang number one critic mo? Pinapakita, gumagano ba siya? Ay, ayoko yan.
Critic, but she's my number one supporter. For
Ayan.
sure.
And speaking of Kylie
talaga?
pala ha, gumastos ako ng $4 sa Amazon Prime para panoorin ang Love Lockdown movie ninyo.
Nice. I thank you.
Oh my God!
Alam, hindi ko pa napapanood yun.
Jessie,
Papanoorin ko nga.
it's very pushing the boundaries ha. Yung congrats dun sa role is so ang weird, ang sexy, and it's in the middle of pandemic. It's a pandemic story. No,
Kami lang nag-shoot nun. That was just us. We used an iPhone to shoot that. The whole
Ayun.
episode.
Wow.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
oo nga pala, yan yung ba yung
Kasi
nabalitaan ko,
lockdown ba
iPhone lang?
Pandemic project kasi siya eh. So parang walang labasan and everything. So parang
Yes. Oh my God. So yun yung nababalitaan na nag-ano na naman si Jay.
Oo, yun pala yung
So yun yung yun yung,
ano siya?
alam ko yun yung unang-una ko napanood na, nabalitaan na, and I've seen it, na yung through iPhone lang nila shoot. Galing, no? Sino
Tapos
yung director?
Oo nga, nakalimutan ko. Pero kung sila lang yun, ayan. Pakwento natin.
Oo. Sinong director nun? So, sige nga, how did you come up with that?
Yung sa Love Lockdown.
Love Lockdown, bale, what happened was parang we shot the whole episode using an iPhone pero pinadala sa amin ng ABS yung audio, yung lights, and then yung director namin he was just directing us via Zoom. And then ako na lahat, ako nag-shoot and then umaarte din and then sinushoot ko ni Kylie and then papasok sa eksena. Nakakapagod din, but
I'm sure you had fun with that kasi parang you're the
Walang
one making
glam team.
kaya yung movie mismo eh.
wala. Yeah, it's more it's more fun when you talk about it, pero pag ginagawa mo na, grabe. Doon talaga, nag-uusap kami lahat ng nina Arjot, nina JM, no? Nakakapagod siya talaga. Like ako, after namin na-shoot yung buong episode, I was asleep for 2 days sa pagod.
Wait, ilang months mo ba ginawa yun? Yung ilang weeks yung ginawa yung Love Lockdown?
2 days lang, 2 days. Pero 2 days na shoot. Pagkagising mo, shoot na.
Walang
agad.
tigil.
Ganon, 2 days?
Yeah.
Oh my God, pwede pala yun? Panoorin ko nga yun. Panoorin
Yeah.
ko.
Ang ganda.
Love
Interesting.
Lockdown.
It's interesting. Interesting siya.
Oh, wow. Pero alam mo, pinapakita ni Derek kanina kayong dalawa ni Kylie. Alam mo, kahit nung nakita, ilang years na kayo? 3 years, right?
3 years, yeah.
Alam mo, sobrang perfect couple. Talagang Barbie and Ken. Di ba parang epitome of like a perfect couple. Perfect. Siyempre nakikita lang namin yung, of course, like the facade, right? So, what about you, like, you know, like on kayong dalawa lang, are you really that like the sweet type? And si Kylie, kinikilig talaga ako pag nakikita ko kayo.
Yeah, very ano kami, very affectionate kami. Very sweet kami sa isa't isa. But one thing na parang one thing na people don't see about me and Kylie, and one thing na we really get along with is parang we can actually be ourselves pag magkasama kaming dalawa. We're both kind of like weird, or we can really like ano, parang not put our best foot forward when we're with each other. So parang for me, like, diba you asked me kanina parang who is the real Jake or ganyan. It's hard for me to describe kasi parang I don't normally parang share myself so much with everyone as Jake Cuenca as a person. But with my loved ones, or kunyari with my girlfriend, or she definitely gets to see the whole of me. Siya nakakita nun.
And speaking of that, kasi nga,
Kinikilig ako.
ano tingin mo yung pinaka-misconception sa'yo, if there is?
Wow, dami siguro. I think, syempre, I mean, the usual one is always mayabang, ganyan, or pretentious, or ganyan. But I think dala lang naman ng mga roles yun eh. Like for me, parang, I'm so much more happier pagka mas tumatatak sa audiences yung character ko rather than me as a person. Pero when sometimes pag naiinis sila sa character, when I do a kontrabida role, I do like it when they get mad at my character, but at the same time nire-respeto nila ako as the actor. So
Oo nga,
it
kasi
just comes with it.
kailangan hiwalayin niya,
Effective.
pero minsan yung audience, no, masyadong invested.
Sabihin nila, oo, totoo yan.
Galit
no?
din sa'yo mismo.
Kasi, pero now in this day and age, parang before kasi parang you would think na parang mau-offend ka with, diba, minsan pag nagagalit talaga sila sa character, and I've certainly experienced that. Pero nowadays, parang it's a good thing as long as you can strike a conversation when they're watching you, as long as na pinag-uusapan nila yung show or yung project, and as long as it's garnering traction on Twitter or like comments, ganyan.
True.
That means the world to us. Like for me, like lalo na with viral scandal, pag nagtitweet sila, nagko-comment sila about it, whether it be galit sila sa character or mahal nila yung character, to me, as long as they're part of the conversation, I'm so thankful for. Parang at least alam mong pinag-uusapan yung show. Parang
You guys are doing your job
It's
already.
true,
And
it's true.
it's doing its viral scandal thing.
Yung
basically.
viral scandal thing. Teka kasi, balikan mo muna natin si Kylie. Mas gusto kong kiligin eh.
Oo, ayan. Oo nga.
Teka, paano kayo nag-meet ni Kylie? Alam ko sa Panday, right? Sa Panday ba? Tama? Alabi, ang galing mo talaga sa viral scandal dyan, no? Sa Panday ba kayo nag-meet? Oo, nawala.
Si Jessica
no?
usap yung statwa. Teka lang. Ayan.
I know. O, saglit lang. Hindi, ang ganda na, ang perfect nilang dalawa, no?
Ang ganda ni
Kaya
Kaya.
sila magpapakasal.
Sexy pa. Oh my God. The body.
Di ba, imagine mo, talagang perfect couple. Tsaka imagine mo yung mga kids nila na ipoproduce. Ay, Diyos ko Lord. Mga future,
Okay ka lang, Jake, ha?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Oo.
Ay.
Sorry guys,
So, wait,
pasensya na sa lahat ng nanonood tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Oo, kayo
Kasi
lang
baka
yan.
baka napaprostrate ka eh, di ba? Kasi syempre
No,
napuputol-putol. Okay.
I'm okay, I'm at home
So
lang.
anyways,
Just relax.
Oo. So, wait, pakiligin mo nga kami. Sabi ko, balikan natin si Kylie. So, na-meet mo siya, di ba, sa Panday ba? O crush mo na siya before, magsama doon sa Panday?
Well, I've heard of her bago ng Panday, pero nung nakita ko siya sa Panday, yun na. Like, na ako noon, medyo...
Boom.
Naloka ka na.
May crush na talaga ako.
Ayun,
sa
na
kanya
biglang...
nun.
talaga?
Nangyari sa espada ni Pat.
Yeah.
So, ano
Parang
ba?
may boyfriend
Si
siya
Direk-
nun eh. So, hindi pwede.
Ano na, no? May boyfriend siya
Yeah.
noon. So, paano mo siya? Ito naman si Direk,
Sabi-
sabi anong nangyari sa Sa
Tumigas
espada
ba
ni
daw yung
Panday?
espada ni
Sira-
Panday? Ang bastos ng director namin eh. Sorry ba? Oo.
Sira
Kasi
ulo.
malinis kami ni
So,
Jessie.
So, paano mo siya paano mo siya niligawan? Kwento nga, dali.
Well, and then medyo timing rin lang kasi we did nag-bastardos din kami, di ba? So, nung nag-bastardos kami, timing, I mean, perfect timing. She was single, I was single, and at the same time, parang she was my leading lady at that time. But for me, parang what really got me interested was that yung attitude, yung passion din ni Kylie, it's the same as my passion for acting. Kumbaga parang pag when she set to achieve a goal, she really does it. And dun mo makikita kung paano siya nanalo ng Miss International, kung paano niya napanalo lahat ng pageants niya. It's because she has a good mindset, she has the drive, and she's super, super passionate. And parang nakita ko yun sa kanya, and that made me, effortlessly fall in love with her.
For sure, no? Ano ka ba, tawag dito? So, kasi dito ba sa US, hindi na uso yung masyadong ligawan,
Yeah.
like the courtship. Diba? Tipong pag you like me, I like you, that's it. Tayo na. Sa iyo ba may ganon? Like yung meron kayong courtship stage
No,
na tipong ang tagal mo siyang niligawan,
diba?
nagpakipot.
We
Okay.
dated, pero the thing is kasi with me and Kylie, we started off like, nung una ko siya nakita, she was my crush, but she had a boyfriend. Pero nung una kami nagkatrabaho, I was her leading man, and then eventually naging magkaibigan din kami. So parang what's really good about our relationship is that parang we have a solid foundation that started with friendship. So parang nakilala niya ako bilang kaibigan muna. And then we slowly got to know each other. Parang as we were growing feelings with one another, parang at least kilala na namin ang isa't isa without even having to put our best foot forward. Parang ganun.
Totoo, kumbaga invested na yung friendship mo.
Yeah. Nagkataon.
Or ano, kasi nagkataon. Hindi, actually, yung sa amin kasi ni Direk, like we best friends for like years. But during that time, yung pala meron na siyang plan. Nung may plan na siya. Ganun ka rin ba?
May plano na.
May plano na tipong teka, sige friends, tapos
No
biglang,
naman.
or
no naman.
na-develop
Parang,
na lang.
I mean, obviously, hindi ko naman may tatago or mapagkakaila na attracted ako sa kanya or interested sa kanya. But I
Yes.
never like pushed her or I didn't really have a plan. Parang what happened really well with us was parang things just happened so naturally. Parang things just fell into place.
Oo
Oy,
nga, no?
teka lang, balikan
Kaya
natin
kayo
yung sabi mo kanina, di ba? Gusto ko makilig eh. Sabi niyo, may mga quirks kayong dalawa ni Kylie. Pwede niyo ba i-share sa amin? Ano yung mga quirks ni Kylie at ikaw na ginagawa
quirks
ninyong
yun,
dalawa? Yung
oo.
pwede i-share sa public.
Ano ba parang, we're both really free-spirited eh. Saka parang,
Talaga?
syempre parang kami, hindi kami nahihiyang pagtawanan ng isa't isa. So parang that's something na hindi nakikita ng tao. Siguro kung babasin mo sa Instagram namin dalawa or if you base it off like your first impression with me, hindi mo iisipin agad na ganun kami. But yeah, true enough. Pag nakikita kami ng friends namin na magkasama, nagugulat din sila. Parang wow, may ganun ka pala Jake or ganun ka pala Kylie.
Mga kalog
So, parang,
kayo, ganyan.
mga
we're just
kalog.
more like, rather than nakikita nila sa soap opera na seryoso ako lagi, actually in reality, we just like to have fun and enjoy and laugh. And
Hindi yung mga yung parang model sino ba yun yung
Hindi mo pag naglalakad.
model
Oo,
face
pag
and all
naglalakad,
ganyan,
kala
hindi
mo.
ganoon.
yeah, no,
Tipong-
ano na kami,
oo,
parang
tipong
very, kami, free-spirited. Kaya gusto namin nagka-travel. We like being like, we love we love the feeling of freedom.
Siloso ka?
Me, no. Hindi. Hindi masyado.
Silosa
Si
siya?
Kylie.
Hindi masyado.
Siya rin? Hindi silosa?
No, hindi naman. Hindi, well, like for me kasi, I understand naman parang, syempre, it's a bit different with girls, right? Parang medyo magkaiba. But for me as a guy, parang, you thinking ko kasi ever since sa pagsiselos, parang, thinking ko sa selos, parang sometimes, pag nagsiselos tayo, parang, or may pinagseselosan tayo, parang minsan, wala naman nangyayari, pero kasi pag pinipilit natin yung issue or pinipilit natin na may
Yes.
nangyayari, parang in a way we're planting seeds in the person's head. Parang nangyayari tuloy,
Yes.
wow, gusto ba ako ng taong yun? Or ganyan. So, for me, I don't entertain those thoughts unless talaga na may problema na talaga or like, kunyari, harap-harapan na talaga. That's the only time I kind of confront a situation like that. Pero ako, ayoko yung nagpa-plant ng seeds sa utak ng tao na I don't like having a problem na wala naman talagang problema na nandoon.
Uy, gusto
Oo
ko
nga.
yan, ha?
That
Narinig
makes
mo yan,
sense.
Direk. Uy, that makes
You're making
sense.
something
First
out of
time ko
nothing,
narinig yan, ha?
diba?
Yeah.
It's so true. Kasi magkaka-idea pa yung girl, di ba? Yung partner mo,
Diba?
di ba?
May
The
entertain
significant
mo rin
other
yung
will be
thought
like,
Diba? Parang, may gusto
Diba?
ba sa
Na
akin
parang-
yun? Parang mapapaisip ka na ganun.
parang pansinin ko nga, baka yung, di ba, yung partner mo, parang pansinin ko nga kung may gusto, di ba? Parang, nakita ko may gusto. Di ba? Ang galing.
Yeah.
Ang lalim ni Jake, no? Grabe. Ang lalim nitong batang to, kakaiba. So, wait, anong klase kang boyfriend? Kinikilig ako. At saka, anong klaseng girlfriend si Kylie?
Anong klase ba akong boyfriend? I mean, for me, with Kylie, parang, I know her, I know her aspirations and her dreams. And for me, parang, kumbaga, kahit mahal na mahal ko siya, parang, I love her that much that I want to see her achieve her dreams. I want to see her happy and I want to see her accomplish all those things. And if I can be there, I mean, of course, I'm always going to be there to support her. But if I can support her the best way that I can all the time, then I will. And then ganun din siya with me. Parang, even kahit gaano ka out of this world minsan yung mga sinasabi ko sa kanyang dreams ko or aspirations ko, parang she believes in me. Parang I have someone who believes in me. I have someone who supports me. And gano'n kami sa isa't isa.
What other things are your love language? Do you guys cook for each other?
We like to give each other a lot of gifts. Mahilig kami magregalo.
Oy, gusto ko yan.
talaga? Anong klase mga gifts?
We don't cook. We don't. I mean, we cook from here and there from time to time, especially nung lockdown talaga, nung wala nang choice. But we like to go on
Walang
dates.
choice.
So like kami, and we live in BGC lang. So we like to walk and just do our thing. Or lalabas kayo motor and then we'll go to a restaurant together. Pero our love language, it's more gifts. Like mahilig kasi kami magbihis eh. We're both really into fashion.
Ooh. So ano yung last nagbinigay?
Designer yan,
What is the
designer.
last gift that you gave to each other?
She gave me a PS5 for my birthday.
Gamer din. Oh, di
Oh
ba?
my
She gave me
God!
PS5
Sa gamer pala
for my
to.
birthday.
Tapos ikaw
I
naman.
gave her a pair of Yeezys na foam na
Ah,
Yeezys.
yung parang
my God.
sabon na bula na sneakers.
Actually,
Wow.
terno kami dalawa.
Oo.
Like, we both
Meron
have
kayo.
Grabe. Kasi pag nakita mo talaga sila, alam mo, pag nakita, I'm sure feeling ko pagka nakita ka namin, let's say, kami commoner lang, no? Makita mo yung kayong dalawa pag naglakad, for sure, in a big room,
Ano,
mapapansin agad kayo na, celebrity to. Tsaka, the way you guys dress up, I've seen you dress up since you were younger, hanggang paakyat, as in, even recently, sabi ko, ewan ko talagang yung get
Performance
up
sila,
mo
they're
laging parang,
they're fashion
you always
plates, you know.
yeah. Well,
Oo, passion. Talagang, you always think about what you wear. Ganun ba kayo? Like, you have to plan? Or tipong, talagang lahat ng, meron kayong stylist? Paano ba?
no naman. We don't necessarily plan, pero parang what we do is parang minsan pag kunyari nauna siya magbihis, parang mas gugustuhin ko medyo ternohan yung susuotin niya. Like, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, pero yung gusto ko yung kino-compliment namin ng isa't isa. Pero same then with her. Minsan pag nauna ako mag-BS, she wants to wear something that will complement what I'm wearing. So, gano'n kami dalawa.
Yeah. Ano ka nga, Capricorn ka nga. Kasi mga Capricorn, very, fashionista. Di ba? Parang, we always think about, like, teka, hindi lang pwedeng ordinaryong ganito. It has to be something different.
Yeah, and
no, it doesn't have to be,
Opo,
di ba?
any chance I can to dress up, I'll take it. Ganun ako eh.
Oo, di
Oo,
ba?
maporma ka talaga, no? Grabe. Nakakakilig. Pero may plan kayo, did you guys talk about marriage? Or wag muna?
Ano naman, like for us, parang, syempre, it for me, I can only answer for myself. Parang it's something na I can see on the horizon. Pero so far sa ngayon, parang I don't want to force it kasi parang I don't want to force that right away on her kasi parang she's just starting her career. Eh. And parang she still wants to achieve a lot of things. And for me naman parang for us right now our priority is to just keep the relationship strong and keep the fire burning, and we'll cross the bridge when we get there. And pag naramdaman namin yung
True.
tamang timing, when we both feel it's the right time, then we'll talk about it or we'll decide on it. Pero for now, parang things are really going well with her career. Things are really going well with my career. And parang we just wanna prepare for the future. Diba? Parang what we have is we have a lot of really good opportunities in front.
That's so true, no?
Oo nga,
Uy,
kasi kahit na in the middle of the
po.
pandemic, meron silang mga projects pa rin kasi nga maraming
Mga
iba na wala
projects.
pa rin,
Ang
di ba?
swerte,
Nag-aantay
ang
pa
swerte.
din.
Ang swerte, oo. They're one of those lucky American ba ang father ni
Yeah,
Jake?
I think so.
I think
Or
parang
Spanish ata.
From Spanish.
Tanong
Oo,
na
from
natin pagbalik
Spain.
niya.
Oh, alam ko from Spain from Spain. My God. At saka yung dalawa, no? Talagang they love to travel. I wonder kung lagi silang, teka, nakikita ko ata
There
dun
you
sa
go.
Instagram nila. Ayan.
Ayan.
Oo nga. May nagtatanong dito si Tita Maka, sabi niya, American ba raw yung dad mo? Alam ko from Spain, right?
Spanish, yeah. Half Spanish, half Filipino.
As in talagang from Spain?
Yeah, my dad's full Spanish, then my mom's full Filipina.
Conquistador.
Oh
Diba?
my God. Oh, Spanish. So kaya talaga yung features ng face mo talagang may talagang hindi mo iisip na parang you're Filipino.
Yeah, siguro
I'm sure pag naglakad-lakad ka rin.
yeah,
Oo.
yun na rin yung blessing siguro na na parang sabi niyo kanina na parang I come out parang sometimes parang chameleon, parang ibahin ko lang ng konti look ko, iba na yung itsura ko agad. So I have my parents to thank for that.
Oo nga. Salamat, Tito,
Yeah.
Tita. Pinanganak niyo po si Jake. Pero wait, so nung tawag dito, ayan, bigla ako nawala. Nung bumalik ka, ang gwapo talaga ito. Pag ganun ako. Kasi pinag-usapan natin. So wait, so nung bata ka ba, ano ka na? Like, syempre, tisoy-tisoy, no? Nung bata ka ba, tipong may mga kalaro ka dati na tipong, ano ka, parang tinutokso-tokso, na parang, nung dito sa US, kasi dito pa maraming bully, no? May ganun ka bang na-experience ng bata ka dito sa US?
No naman. No naman. Mas yung kapatid ko kasi mas yung kapatid ko yung nag-aral sa States kasi 6 years yung gap namin. So if I was 4, he would have been 10 nung
Oo nga pala, kasi
before
4
we
ka
left
lang pala
for
nun,
the
no?
Philippines. So mas yung kapatid ko yung nakapag-aral sa States. Pero ako hindi naman. I didn't really go through any bullying, any shape or form.
Oo. Wala kang plan bumalik eventually, like, hey, let's go back. Since American citizen
Sa
ka, right?
States?
So, let's go back to the US and settle.
Hindi, plan ko naman talaga. Well, parang I aspire to be a director as well. So parang the next thing that I wanna study, which is in my plan, God willing, this year, hopefully, diba, once COVID is finally done, yeah, my plan was to study directing or study film na this year. So that's my plan.
Nasabi nga ni Ate Pilar yun
So,
kanina.
where? Saan? Sa New York Film? Ano ba? O sa Cali? Mag-New York ka na lang, dali.
I'm gonna try to get into AFI, American Film Institute, or
Oh, wow.
NYFA, either in New York or in LA. So I'm still deciding. It's still a bit up in the air if I want to go to New York or if I want to go to LA.
Oh my God. I'm sure you're gonna be a
Oo
very
nga, kasi
good director.
Kung out of the box
Hopefully,
yung
God
out of the
willing.
box yung roles mo, out of the box
Yes.
ka mo i-attack yung roles mo and how you hone your craft, I can only imagine how
Diba?
you would be a
This is gonna
director. And then a producer, di ba?
Oh, wow.
And
Producing
I'm
film.
also curious teka, mabalik tayo. May question ako. What is the, nga pala, mamaya. Pag hindi ka na naghang, itatanong. Ang ganda ng,
He's gonna be, sana dito sa
Ayan.
New York, no? Para
Ayan.
makachill natin.
Ayan.
Sorry,
Ano,
what was that?
ayan. Okay,
It's-
go,
it's
Jake.
fine.
Go, Jake. Okay, go. Okay.
what's the weirdest thing that a fan has did for you, if there is one?
Wow. There was one actually lumabas pa nga sa news yun There was one time na meron fan na naghihintay sa airport for about a week. Parang 1 week siya nagka-camp sa airport, and then sinasabi niya sa mga tao na she was waiting for me. Parang ganun sa airport, hinihintay niya ako. So, I think this fan, she had some sort of condition. So parang ginawa namin, me and my dad, we went to the airport. And then kinausap namin yung fan, and then we convinced her to go back home to her province, to her family. So that for me, that was the craziest
Wow.
thing. Kasi when I did meet her, parang nung nagkita kami, umiiyak. And she really was so happy to meet me. Pero but definitely me and my dad, we really wanted her to go back home and be with her family na talaga.
Ang galing yung kinausap ninyo kasi nakakatakot din yun, di ba? One week na
parang
stalk. Pero yun lang
nagsistalk,
pala
no?
para makilala ko si Jake. Mag-aabang din ako na matagal 1 linggo.
Yeah.
Kahit sa snow,
Pero dito
kahit
sa
5
US,
negative
wow.
0
Na-feel mo
degrees.
ba dito? Oo, kahit 0 degrees, andyan lang
Kakausapin din naman ako eh. Di ba?
Pero wait, so wala ba nung nandito ka sa so for 3 months dito sa New York, na-feel mo ba na, kasi di ba sabi nila pag a lot of the actors and actresses, they come from the Philippines, they come to the US or sa ibang bansa, parang I wanna live normal. You know, I wanna have a normal life. Nung nandito ka sa New York, did you feel like yung parang you're a celebrity or parang you're just a normal person nung nandito ka?
In New York,
Yes.
I think a bit of both. Parang kasi
Okay.
I mean, yun din yung yun din yung yun din yung benefits when you're working for ABS-CBN, di ba? Because of TFC, parang
Yes.
dami Pinoy. Like, basta may mga Pinoy, for sure they'll recognize you, di ba? And for me, that's always flattering. Parang for me, parang when people take time off their schedules to watch anything I'm doing or to buy a ticket of my movie or to watch my play, that means so much to me. And I'm so grateful, di ba? Na they chose to spend their time with me. But pero in New York na-enjoy ko rin yung anonymity. Parang na-enjoy ko rin yung going to places and experiencing these places and just being allowed to be yourself. Yung parang you can just kind of breathe and wear whatever and it's okay. Parang medyo na-enjoy ko rin yun sa States.
Ayun, sa
My
subway
God,
sila.
I'm sure na may meet ka. Ay, nagsasubway ka nun?
Yeah.
Diyos ko,
That's
siguro
my
yung mga
brother.
Filipino. Ang gwapo ng
Diba?
brother mo. Yung brother mo ba from New York or?
No, we're
Is-
from California. We were born in San Jose.
Oh.
The dirty and glamorous
So wait,
New
is in
York.
San Jose
Ayan.
right now? Oo nga. My God, sana mag-New York ka, no? Sana bumalik ka dito at kayo ni Kyrie. Do you think
Yeah, we
pag
could.
nag-aral ka
We
dito
could,
ng directing?
definitely.
Teka
Chill
muna,
tayo,
wait.
ha?
I'll call you.
Hindi ka,
Right.
wait, sabi mo hindi ka na umiinom. Si Kyla ba umiinom?
She can.
Oo
She
nga,
wants
Sige,
to.
kaming tatlo.
Yeah,
Panoorin mo na lang kami.
Yeah.
Kwento mo
Papuntahin
nga
ko na
yung,
kayo.
why did you stop? So why did you stop? As in forever or just for this year? Or
Well,
Or detox lang yan.
No, for me parang I think it was just I always wanted to I always made the deal with myself that when I turned 35 I wanted to quit alcohol. So I just turned 34 and parang so many things have happened during the pandemic. So I said why not now? Why next year pa? And then so I just decided one day and I didn't want to drink anymore. And then yun. And so far parang it's been really good. It also helped me from losing weight for the role and all these things. Mas madali. It became a bit easier for me.
oh wow, before ba like do you drink occasionally lang? Kasi I drink wine like every night.
Yeah.
Every night. So ano ka ba? Are you a wine drinker like occasionally or
Or
No,
shot.
you make sure that you have
Hindi.
Oo,
Me before
ganon.
I used to love beer. Beer talaga was my favorite. Wine and beer. Wine and beer was my
wine and
favorite.
beer.
So,
Ang galing.
kaya sabi ko, ang laking bawas sa calories na hindi na ako nagbe-beer. So,
Yeah, we applaud you for that. Oo.
Nako.
thank you.
I know. So pagdating dito, pag pumunta kayo dito ni Kylie,
Tama.
kami na lang tatlo
Oo.
ang
Bantayan ko
iinom.
na lang kayo. Ako na lang taga-kwento.
Oo, bantayan.
Ano ka, naka-mocktail
Ikaw yung
ka.
taga-kwento.
Diba?
Yan.
Oo.
Let me sip
Oo, diba?
let me sip
Ikaw
my
na-
vodka
desig-
pineapple while we're at it. Diba? Umaga.
Designated driver. Teka, tinatanong ni Direk kung do you smoke before or?
Smoke, I still vape until
Yeah,
now.
cigarette.
Nagve-vape pa din ako.
Okay. Kasi-
So,
Okay.
Si Direk
Ay,
kasi chain
vaping
smoke.
naman parang is that considered ano ba, smoking ba or meron pa bang I don't know anything about vape.
it's still safer than smoking real cigarettes. So parang I would say, but I mean if you can not vape, then that's the best, diba? Kung di mo kaya gawin. But before kasi when I was younger, I used to smoke a lot talaga. So for me to have quit smoking and switch to vaping was already a big deal.
Yeah.
So yun. So vape na ako ngayon.
Nakakabilib siya, no? I mean, bihira lang yung
Nagko-commit
taong
siya,
gano'n na
oo.
tipong pag nagko-commit ka talaga.
Yeah.
Di ba na parang ito gagawin ko. Si Kylie rin ba nag-commit ng New Year's resolution niya?
Sa New Year's resolution. Actually, I don't know what your New Year's resolution is. I have to ask her. Pero definitely she has a lot of things that she wants to do this year. Parang ang ganda rin ng mga plano niya, and na-inspire nga din ako sa kanya because aside from from showbiz and all that, parang nakakabilib din what she does with her advocacy, with how she invests her money. So parang doon niya ako nai-inspire din, and that's what I'm kind of getting from her. Natututunan ko naman sa kanya yung side na yun.
Oh my God. May nag-ask nga dito pero we really wanna ask you. Sige, ask na kita ngayon. Can we invite her naman to have an interview?
Sure.
Si
I can
Kylie
tell her.
naman?
I can tell her na sa'yo ng
Oo.
interview natin. And
Yeah.
share the time.
Oo nga, kasi ang saya, parang wala lang. We
Yeah.
wanna get to know her
Yeah,
better
sure,
also.
sure.
Yeah,
Kasi
kung trip
usually
niya,
kasi,
yung mga virtual.
While we were doing our research, wala kami masyadong nakitang, yung mga interviews lang here and there, pero wala yung ganitong kwentuhan na talagang, to get to know it. Ngayon pala, yung nalaman namin na si Kylie invest, 'di ba? Like she's a smart investor.
Yeah.
Pagdating
Oo
sa
nga.
Manila.
She
Galing,
is.
ha?
She is. Kasi she,
Wow.
she's from Ateneo. So, she graduated in Ateneo. She's really, really smart.
Oh. Both of you are, sabi ko nga, pag kayo nagkaanak, sobra. As in, mga perfect kids.
Wow.
Perfect babies. No, for sure. Do you guys talk about kids? Like, how many kids do you want to have
No, wala
in the
pa
near
naman kami
future?
doon. But,
Okay.
no, I mean, yes, we talk about it here and there. Pero parang we're not really there on that planning stage yet.
Oo. But do you love kids? Kasi yung iba parang, ay, hindi ako masyadong mahilig sa bata.
Actually, that's the actually that's one of the things that made me think about accepting Viral Scandal at first. Kasi parang sabi ko, I don't know how I would react to having a daughter who's about 20 years old or young 20s. I didn't know if I could connect with a person that way. But sabi ko nga, what's amazing about acting as well, kumbaga parang may natututunan din tayo with the characters that we portray. And at the same time, parang I can't really put my finger to it right now, pero ang dami ko natutunan sa Viral Scandal in a sense of the emotional journey that I went through in the show. Parang may mga natutunan ako na I didn't know were there. So parang even pag nagkakatinginan kami ni Charlie o nagkakatinginan kami ni Kyla Estrada, parang I call them now my daughters. Parang tinatawag ko si Charlie na anak.
Really?
And I call
Okay.
Kyla sweetheart. Parang and until hanggang ngayon natapos na yung show, that's still our dynamic. So parang I thought na I would have even si Charlie would say na parang she didn't know if she was gonna have a hard time also na gano'n kami, na we were gonna be able to see each other as father and daughter. Pero
The youngest looking and the handsome
The youngest
dad
looking.
ever.
Pero, alam mo, I'll be honest with you. Well, in the beginning, while I was watching it, sabi ko, paano mapapull off ni Jake yun? Sabi ko na, dad, tas pareho lang silang bata, right? Because I know Charlie is only like on her 20s,
Yeah.
right? And you're only, 34? So, paano? Pero alam mo, as I've watched it, as in it grew on me, as in I'm starting to
Ang galing
believe
nga.
na you
Ang
are
galing
really
ng
the dad.
transformation
Thank you.
Ang galing, sabi ko, ibang klase. And I spoke to my other friends too. Kasi minsan pag nanonood ako ng mga teleserye, which is I barely watch Filipino nga dahil wala na kaming TFCS. So sabi ko, kailangan ko mapanood tong Viral Scandal na to. Kasi I heard a lot of good, top 2 siya ngayon, di ba? Tingnan mo, ang galing, oh. Alam mo, isa lang sinabi namin, yung role mo talaga, parang kang si Yorme.
sino?
Did you ever think like, si Yorme?
Si Yorme.
Mayor
oo.
Isko. No, it's everything like the way you stand up, the way you...
Kasi parehong
was
gwapong
your
Mayor
inspiration
eh.
doing this
He
role?
was definitely, wait lang just give me 1 second. Dagoon lang kasi yung TV, medyo may 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Papatayin lang.
Oo. Magkasing gwapo din
papatayin
sila,
lang po nila
no?
yung porn kasi lumalabas sa TV.
Yeah.
Charot.
Yeah. Okay.
Hindi,
Okay, go.
Si Isko was definitely, kasi nung bata pa lang ako, when I was starting pa lang in my career, I always heard it from everyone na magkamukha kayo ni Isko, magkamukha kayo ni Isko. Even Max told me that nung unang project namin na, alam mo, kawag mo
Yes.
talaga si Isko eh. So, physically, dun sa physical aspects ng role, yeah, parang yes, he was some sort of my peg. Kasi I had to play with my strengths eh. Na I knew I looked like him, and then
Yes.
at the same time, parang the show rin naman, the producers and the writers, their peg for Troy was really were I mean
Oh, wow.
their style peg for him was kind of like Isko din. Parang yun yung physical aspects. But if you can see na pagka when he starts to talk, or when he starts to converse with everyone, it's not like I'm impersonating Isko Moreno. Iba siya magsalita. Sa
Yes.
sa
True,
niya,
true,
sa
true.
physical
Pag binaliktad
aspects.
mo na lahat ng words mo, like Yorme,
Yeah.
o tao,
Yung mga
yun,
ginawa si Yorme.
siya na talaga yung ginagaya mo.
Pero like yeah, but yung accent and also the sound of his voice, I wanted to make it different. So yeah, parang kung mga tao na nanonood ng Viral Scandal, they see Troy, uy, si Isko. But it's nice because yun nga, like I said, I really appreciate na when people do see the small details, na nakikita nila na iba siya. Like, okay, kinuha ko siya sa physical aspect, ganon. But that when it comes to the emotional aspects, it's different from Isko. It's different from just impersonating him.
Yeah, kasi
Impersonate.
pinaklik ko sa
Okay.
Ate Jinky ko dito sa house na yung I Want TFC para makita ka niya. Yung una kang lumabas sa poster, sabi niya, sino yun? Si Jake yun. Hindi kanya nakilala. So, success, di ba?
Effective talaga.
At saka wait, ikaw ba yung type ng actor din na parang si Heath Ledger, di ba yung nag-Joker siya, na sobrang intense nung kanyang role. Kung nagkaroon ka na ng role na gano'n, tapos na yung camera, mag-roll yung camera, pero dama pa rin niya pag uwi sa bahay yung kanyang pagiging Joker and all. May ganun ka ba? Or may on and off ka?
Actually, lahat naman ng I think lahat naman nata ng artista, I think we all really go through that. Kumbaga parang that's something, yung pagpag, we call that yung pagkatapos mag-taping, kailangan magpagpag kasi dala-dala mo pa yung emotions,
really?
or yung bigat ng lahat ng pinagdadaanan mo. Like parang I think me and Paolo, si Paolo Avellino, we talk about this a lot kasi like you can go to acting school, or you can go to a lot of workshops. They'll teach you how to act, diba? They'll teach you how to get there. Pero to drop it is not something that's super duper taught, like as precise as the other techniques. Kasi minsan you're right, nadadala namin yung emotions. You go through an emotional roller coaster the whole day, diba? Through iyakan, nagalit, naging masaya na naman, nagkahiwalay, nagkabalikan, nakita yung anak. Ang dami nangyayari within a day. And if you're going through those emotions talaga, then it's really taxing. Pag uwi mo sa bahay, you're basically in emotional limbo. So parang each actor finds his way to cope. Parang each actor has to find their way to drop it, diba? For me, what I realized, what I learned in my process, and which I kind of share with other people then,
Ayan, commercial muna. Ayan.
Commercial muna tayo. Mag-commercial muna tayo.
Ang galing.
Actor, no?
Such a great
Like, sabi ni
conversationalist. I love listening to him.
Oo, ang
Diba?
sarap, no? Parang pag nakainuman natin to,
there you go. Sorry.
No, we're talking about you like you're such a great conversationalist.
Wow, thank you.
Grabe.
We love
As in,
listening to you.
You are. You're very smart. There's a lot of things, very logical. The way you speak, like very, parang
The
basta
actor's
kakaiba.
actor. O, diba?
The actor's actor. Talagang parang you're one of the celebrity that we spoke to na very very smart and very logical.
Okay,
talaga
and continue,
pag nag-isip.
you were saying?
Galing. Okay. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Ano nga
yung
ba yun?
kwento mo
Sinasabi niya kanina?
Ayun yung pagpag.
Yeah.
Sa pagpag.
Yun na nga.
So, paano ka magpagpag?
Yeah.
Paano ka magpagpag?
Parang iba yung
Usually
meaning
kasi-
ng pagpag.
Parang iba yun eh, no? Parang paano ka magpagpag?
Pag
Parang
umihi
iba
ka,
yun.
pagpagin mo, ano ba yun? Di ba? Parang
Hindi
ganun.
naman. Hindi, I think they got it from di ba pagka umuwi tayo ng galing wake or patay, kailangan mo
Yes,
magpagpag.
yes.
Di ba? So
Yes.
I think doon nila na
Parang
doon
hindi
nila
sumunod,
na-coin yung term na yun.
whatever. Oo.
Yung term
Yeah, but
na yun.
like
Okay.
I said, parang in acting school or any workshop, they just tell you to drop it. Like let go and drop it. Again, easier said than done kasi parang minsan ang dami or like dire-diretso yung schedule mo, you carry so much stuff. It's nice each actor finds his way to cope with it. Ako for me
True.
personally parang seeing my dogs going home to Kylie always reminds me of who I am or always reminds me na okay, tapos na yung work and time to relax, time to drop it. Parang ganun.
Oo, tama.
Parang gano'n. Akala ko minsan sasabihin mo na parang, pag sobrang heavy yung role, kailangan pumunta sa tattoo shop, magpapa-add ulit ako ng
Which
tattoo.
ginagawa
Kasi you
ko
have
din
so
yun
many
sometimes. Kaya ang dami kong mga tattoos.
Really?
Yeah, so many.
Oh my God. 'Cause how many tattoos do you have?
28 tattoos, I think. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are all those or mostly because you're drunk? Di ba yun yung napapanood natin pag lasing nga, I want a tattoo right now. Then the next day,
So, may significance ba yung each and every tattoo that you have? Parang, ang sexy ng may tattoo, no? Parang,
ako gusto ko ng
Kaso takot
tattoo,
ako
parati
eh.
ko naiisip yan, pero yung the actual doing it, parang, wait lang.
I know, nawala na naman siya dire.
Malapit na tayo. Konti
Kayo
na
ba,
lang.
guys, may mga
Nasa finish
tattoo?
line na tayo.
Oo,
Ayan.
no?
Ayan.
Tsaka anong oras na rin, no?
Oo.
Oo. Yan, okay, go. So, kumusta ang iyong mga tattoo?
Ayun.
So, lahat yan may
I have
significance.
28
Okay.
tattoos. Yeah, ang dami eh, bebe. Like I have a lot. This is the one I got in New York after acting school. This one.
Ay, dalawa. What is
Yeah,
that?
lahat kami ng classmates ko, we got
What does
tattoos
that mean?
after school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, what does it mean? Yung ganyan? Anong
This one is more, hindi ko alam kung alam niyo yung signature in Jake Cuenca na pose. So, that's just part of it. And, yeah.
mga ganun.
Ayun.
Oh, wait. So, all your classmates had it too? Like the same?
Some. Hindi naman
Tattoo?
lahat. Hindi naman lahat. We were 30, so hindi naman. I think we were about mga 6 of us after nung natapos class namin lahat. We all went to a tattoo shop and got tattoos.
Galing. So, what age were you when you started, had your first tattoo?
Me, I think my first tattoo,
Yeah.
I got it siguro 16 years old, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
pinayagan ka ng parents mo kasi usually pag, okay, aminin na natin, pag Filipino parents, especially Filipino mom, right? Medyo conservative di ba? Dati, diba, years ago, parang, Diyos ko, ang tattoo.
madumi yan,
Ngayon,
ganyan.
tattoo
Oo,
is a form of art, right?
Accepted na
So,
diba?
nung mama,
Tattoos. Pero,
accepted na. Ngayon,
Yeah.
tattoo is sexy.
yeah. No, but
Diba?
my parents, my parents parang, they weren't naman that strict. Parang they just let me, sige, katawan mo yan, bahala sa buhay mo.
Well, out of ba dun sa 20 plus na tattoos, meron bang secret na hindi namin nakikita? Charot, ano ba yun?
Tattoo.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of secret
Oo.
tattoos na
Ay!
will have. Yeah. May mga secret
The only
tattoos.
Si Kylie lang makakakita.
Can see.
Diba?
Oh my God. Ikaw ba yung tao na tipong, if you have like let's say you're desperate or you're so frustrated into something like, I don't know, especially love life, right? So you go to a tattoo shop and magpapa-tattoo ka about, like things like that.
Yung
May mga
emotional,
ganun yung tattoo mo?
emotionally driven.
Well, hindi.
Yes.
It's hard eh. Like ako, with tattoos, sometimes it's like, if I'm going through something bad, gusto ko magpa-tattoo. If I'm going through something really good, or like, kunyari, I want to celebrate, parang tattoo is also an expression for me. So, yeah, iba-iba eh. Like, I actually
Pero
find that's always
iba-iba.
a good reason to get a tattoo.
Pero yung dun sa kunyari na galit ka or you're galit ka, nagpa-tattoo ka, hindi ka nagsisid the next day naman about it.
No, galit hindi naman. Like, I've never gotten a tattoo out of parang galit. Parang hindi naman. Parang it's either I had a lot of my tattoos I got, either there was a milestone moment or something amazing happened.
Significant
Yeah, so a lot of my tattoos
events.
mostly puro good vibes. Parang all good
okay.
memories. Yeah.
Ang cool.
Galing, no? What about, hidden talent that no one knows? Meron ka bang ganun?
Hidden talent
Kumakain ka ba ng bubog?
that no one
Mga
knows?
ganun.
Pwede rin sexual, ha?
Hala.
Huwag ka mahiya. This is that kind of show, yes. This is over a glass or
No,
two.
but siguro, yeah, not a lot of people know na I do aspire to be a director next. So that's definitely a talent that I'd
Yung hid-
like to work on in the future.
My God. So ngayon hindi na siya hidden talent.
Oo.
Oo. Ano daw genre ng film na gusto mong i-direct? Yung unang-unang gusto mong i-direct?
Siguro kung ako pipili nung I have a few concepts na I have kasi a few concepts now na it's stories by me pero I have another person directed for me pero it's my concept. So like I have a few different types of concepts. Pero siguro kung for my first directorial, what I would like to do is siguro something youth oriented. Parang something that click, 'di ba? Parang something like Euphoria,
Yes,
something
true.
that describes my youth kasi parang I really had a very happy youth.
Oh my God.
Oo
Abangan
nga, we're
namin
excited.
yan. Grabe.
Para makita yung
Excited
mga
ako.
yung mga
Oo nga eh.
directorial ang tawag ito? Debut mo, 'di ba?
Aral muna ako.
Oo.
I'll study
Ayan.
first. And then, yun.
Oo nga eh, no? Usually pa pag ganun, how many months or years ang study ng for becoming a
It
director?
depends. It depends what kind of course you're taking. Pero parang for me, the course that I'd like to take, parang 4 months.
Oh, wow.
Sa New York ka na para
no?
tambay-tambay tayo.
Pwede.
Oo, tama.
Let's see.
Sana pag
Oo,
natapos
tapos
na
ano
to,
tayo, puro
na
tayo
to?
OOTD. Sa Brooklyn Bridge,
Yeah.
'di ba? Sa Times Square, walang katapusan.
Ang hilig pa
Oo,
naman nito.
yung
lahat,
pest na to
gusto
mahilig to
lahat.
mag-OOTD.
Ang hilig mag-OOTD, parang every other day. Parang may hashtag, mga Gucci, mga ganyan. Ay, ako naman, syempre pareho tayong Capricorn. Ano ba? Ako naman nahihiya. Hindi naman, pero I love to dress up too. Pero nahihiya ako. Ito naman lagi nag-OOTD. Almost every day nag-OOTD.
Nice.
yan.
Why not?
So anyways,
If you have an outfit to share,
oo,
why
di
not?
ba?
Oo, matapang lang ang
Exactly,
apog ko,
right?
'di ba? Ganun lang 'yun.
Oo, di ba? Tapos mahilig ka ba sa mga yung mga weird, or mahilig ka sa mga preppy look? Or mahilig ka sa mga, yung alam mo yung mga parang bizarre na one of a kind look? Kasi si J. Cass, he's into that.
Yeah, well,
Tipong, wala pang gumagawa ng ganito.
mahaba
Are you
po
into
ako,
that?
Yeah, I would experiment even more.
Yes.
When I had really long hair. So,
Yes, long
when I
hair.
had really
Yes.
long hair, mas nag-experiment ako with my clothes. Kasi, I mean, that's the only way to do it. If you have long hair, di ba? You have to try different things talaga.
Tama, oo. Fearless yan si Jake. Nakikita ko yung red carpet
Ayaw mo na
and all.
bumalik?
Fearless ang
Ayaw mo-
fashion.
Yes. Ayaw mo bumalik sa long hair?
Sa long hair? Well, depends. If kunyari, if they want it for a role, I can do it.
Ay, teka,
ayan.
okay. 1.5 hours na last. Paano kung pag sinabi ng ang role mo, you have to be really,
What's
like,
that?
not really, but you have to be fat.
Gain
Like,
weight.
are you willing to do a
open
role
to
like that? Fat. Like you have to be fat.
Ayan, sabi mo kasi fat.
And gay.
Gay. Stop talking about me, Jessie. I hate you.
Nadagdag ko. Sorry. Come on. I mean, it's just a question. Like, mas gusto ko ng shirtless lang siya. Ay, my God. I love you, Max. Ayun yung question ko. So, are you willing to, since, di ba, you're a chameleon, like, magaling ka talaga na actor, in every role that you take is like, do you accept is like, you make sure na parang yung method acting nga. So, wait so what if someone ask you, a producer ask you to,
Woo!
wait, we were offering you the role. Oh my God. To be fat and gay. Are you okay? I mean, are you willing to do it?
To do a gay
To eat
role?
a lot and be...
And fat
Yes,
daw
a gay
at
role
mataba.
and fat.
I've done
Na
I've
mataba.
done it already.
So are you willing to
Nagawa
eat?
ko na. Yeah, I have a movie. I have a movie
Oh,
with
really?
Joem Bascon.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we've done it. I think they
Really?
show it
anong-
pagka no, they show it a lot until now kasi parang pag may LGBTQ na event or ganyan. Because it's a movie with me, Joem Bascon, and then the director is Joey Lamangan. So
Oh, what's the title of para
it's called
panoorin namin
Lihis.
ulit?
Lihis.
Ano yun?
Lihis.
Yeah.
Lihis?
Ay,
Oh my God,
teka,
panoorin natin
I don't know
yung
if you heard
Lihis.
yung question din ni Jessie na una. How about yung gaining weight? Kasi may ibang actors dito sa Hollywood, di ba, how about you
Yes.
talagang literally you gain weight and be
Gaining
fat?
weight? Yeah.
Yeah, are you okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah, no, ako kasi I like to make a transformation talaga before any project that I do kasi I think at least when you make a transformation, you feel different. Hence, like you kind of act different. Then your body movements are different. Like parang kay Mayor Troy. I wanted him to be really thin. Like, that's not my normal weight. Yung napapanood nila sa TV na
Yes.
super payat, that's not my normal weight.
Payat.
Tabae talaga ako eh.
Lean na lean.
Like,
Oo.
I gain
Oh, you
weight
are tabae?
very easy. Yeah, mabilis ako tumaba. So, for Mayor Troy, I wanted him to be really thin kasi si Isko is thin. Di ba? Number one, si Isko is thin.
Yes,
And I
true.
didn't want him to look
Super
like a
thin.
hunk na yung mukha siyang hunk na politician.
Oo,
So, I
na
wanted him to be
maskulado.
Oo,
thin.
tama.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what did you do? How did you,
Ayan.
yung
Hahanapin
preparation
ko yung,
mo?
hahanapin ko yung lihis na yan.
Papanoorin namin.
Oh my
yan.
God.
Panoorin natin yan. So what did you do? Like how did you prepare for that role? Na kailangan mong
To
pumayat.
lose weight,
Yes.
well, I do what I did was because I run every day. I'm a triathlete then so I like to do swimming, running, and cycling.
Oh, wow.
But I also lift weights. Kunyari parang sa Bastardos naman, they wanted me to be big, hunk, 'di ba, leading man. So yan naman, I was just lifting weights for viral. I stopped lifting weights. I just did cardio. Then I just do 1 meal a day at night lang.
1 meal a day at
Yeah.
night? That's it?
Yeah, 1 meal a day.
Nako.
The whole day just drinking water. That's it.
Yeah, water. No, I'll have a really heavy meal, dinner, like really eat as much as I can, dinner. And then while we're in the set taping, hindi na ako makain during work.
Kahit
Hindi na ako
crackers?
makain during work, but then also in preparation for that, sinasanay ko na sarili ko kumain for just once a day leading up to the bubble or the cycle.
Wow, commitment talaga.
Grabe.
Yan ang kailangan gawin natin ngayon. I have to shed
Sobra.
off the holiday pounds. Grabe.
Grabe. Para akong ngayon na parang, grabe ko mag-commit ka pala talaga. Dapat ganun. And dapat ikaw ang, talaga, tawag nito, a perfect example talaga na pagka, if you really want something, you have to commit yourself 110%.
Yeah, hard work.
And look,
It's hard work.
galing.
It's hard work. Like it's not
Hard work
parang,
pays off, no?
as time parang the thing is parang it's hard work while you're shooting, diba? But then it's also even harder work if you're really, really preparing. If you're really, really committed and you're really, really prepared and you really want to show something different, then the hard work begins way before you even start shooting. So parang yun na nga parang you start to ask yourself parang how much do you really love it enough na to a point are you willing to do it even when no one else is watching, no one else can hear you, no one else is telling you you're so good or all those types of things. So parang that I know for myself, ganun ko kamahal talaga ang acting. Like for me, I'll take it. Either I take it in the either I do it in theater or film or TV, but either way I'm gonna act. That's what I love to do.
And you're
talaga.
giving your 110% all the time. Ba?
What do you think you'll be doing? What do you think you'll be doing if you're not an actor?
I probably became an
Aside
athlete,
from-
malamang.
Athlete
kasi ganun
naman.
mindset
Oo,
ko eh.
oo nga, kasi
like, ganun
Oo
mindset ko
nga.
talaga eh. Like I'm a bit like once I decide I want to do something, I really go ahead and do it.
Galing. Ano ka nga talaga, Capricorn? Ikaw ang hardcore
Go-getters kayo.
Capricorn.
Kayo ni
Pagka
Jessie, go-getters.
Nag-design. O pag nag-decide, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. Pero walang tinatapakang ibang
Yeah,
tao.
exactly.
You're just gonna do it. Like
Exactly.
you focus on it. Ang sa akin lang is yung
So,
pag-lose ng
Jake,
weight. At
so you
mag-wine.
so you work hard. So
Okay,
you work
go
hard
ahead.
and you commit to your craft. Ikaw ba natutulog pa? At kung natutulog, ano pang form of relaxation mo pa? Aside from ang hindi mo nasabi sa amin.
Wow, na ako, me and Kylie, we love massages. So talagang kami, super mahilig kami we like to get massages talaga. And our favorite place is the farm. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, pero it's like a sanctuary in Batangas.
It's
So
very
you can
serene.
meditate, a lot
Masarap
of,
mag-IG pictures. Parang nakita ko yun eh.
yeah, yun. So
Oh,
that's
okay,
one of
okay,
our
okay.
favorite places. That's one of our favorite places, period. So it's a wellness sanctuary. So you can meditate, you can work out, you can relax. Then they have treatments. They do massages and therapy and all that. So that's where we like to go. Kunyari, pagkatapos namin mag-shooting and then matagal kami hindi nakita, we usually go to the farm.
Ayan.
Oh my my
Tatambay ako sa the
God.
farm ng
Parang-
one week. Charot lang. Ano ba yun?
Aabangan ka niya. Ikaw talaga. So anyways, my
Naku,
God,
thank
1.5
you very much.
hours na. Jake, naku,
Ay, teka.
maraming
Meron ako last
salamat,
question pala
Jake.
sa kanya pagbalik niya.
na-stop
Alam mo
up.
na yung last
Oo,
question
yes,
natin.
Yes, pagbalik
Bakit
niya,
parang
nawala
pababa ako ng
eh.
pababa dito pag tayong dalawa? Tingnan mo. Gumagalaw ba yung
I know,
camera ko?
Parang feeling ko nga
natin.
parang
Si Jessie ang gumagalaw. Oo,
Gumagalaw-
oo
gumagalaw
pataas,
ba yung camera
pataas ang pataas. Yung camera, siguro. Kasi,
is it
kasi
a
pantay tayo kaninang dalawa eh. Ngayon tinan mo. Putot na ako.
Okay.
Ayan, sana.
Oo nga, no. Is it my
Sana
camera
makabalik pa siya.
Okay, nawala na si
Oo.
Jake. I know. Punta tayo dun sa
Oo,
the
nakikita
farm,
ko yun kay-
Yes, sa San
oo, si Kit-
Benito. Where is San Benito?
Batangas daw, Batangas.
There you go.
Sa
Ayan.
Batangas. O sige,
Ayan.
pupunta tayo dyan. Ayan. Okay, so Jake, pasensya
Oo.
na 1.5 hours.
Pero
Anong oras na ba dyan?
Oo,
Hala,
thank you
tumabok
very
na.
much. Pero ako meron akong
We had so much fun.
meron akong
Okay,
last
go,
question
Jake,
for you
ask me
kasi
last question.
you're very smart and you're a good conversationalist. I want to pick your mind and with this question. If you have the
Okay.
chance to travel back in time and meet young Jake, what are you going to tell him?
Ooh. If I had what was I gonna tell him? Just go with the flow. I
Yes.
think
Sure.
that's what I would say. Just go with the flow. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Is that what you've been doing? Like, since you started being a celebrity? Like, you always just go with the
Right
flow?
now.
Ano lang ako, parang parang I I was just having this conversation with I was just having this conversation with Max. There's a feeling that there's this feeling in acting na you plan, diba, you plan and you study your script, you try to do your best. You have all these ideas, all these things that you want to do in a scene. And then once the director yells action, you just have to go with it and go with the flow and then bahala na. And then usually that's when the magic happens. When you just totally let go and just trust the process and and then usually that's when magic happens. And kaya sabi ko kay Max, no matter
Okay.
what, parang just plow through. Just plow through and just see what comes out. Diba? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid if you come up short. Don't be afraid if it's too much. Just let yourself do it. And then diba, parang what's the worst thing that can happen? And diba, with you just allowing yourself, that's the feeling that I like the most with acting. Kasi nga, when the director yells action, it's such a freeing experience to just let go and go with the flow.
And we could also
Just
apply
let
that
go.
in our general lives, diba? Just go with the flow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
For sure. Diba parang minsan parang
sure.
we have a lot of we have a lot of doubts and we have a lot of fears.
Inhibitions,
And sometimes
tama.
we just have to go ahead and do it. Diba parang sometimes parang it's that fear that's holding us back, not the actual circumstance or situation. It's your fear of that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to confront it and just go with it.
Galing. Pero ito, promise, last question ito.
Last
Promise,
100
okay.
questions.
No problem.
Is there like, I'm just curious, is there like a moment in your life that, a situation in your life that you regret, and then when you go back, if let's say you go back in time at that certain period in time, like, do you, nawala. Oo nga. Parang may nakita ko.
Ayun,
na.
sorry. Last question.
Ayun. And you'll go back in time and then you want to change it?
If I could change it,
Yes. Like a feeling mo parang it was a
I
big
wonder.
mistake.
Parang-
Like if I can turn back time.
I really pride myself on I'm sure there is. I'm sure. Like, kunyari, given the chance, I'm sure there is. Pero parang, the thing is kasi for me, I really do believe that things happen for a reason eh. Parang things
Sure.
fall into your life, whether it be good or bad. It happens for a reason. It's in God's plan. Diba? Parang nasa plano ng Diyos yan. And for me, parang every day, I thank the Lord for the good times and the bad because it's molded me into the person that I am today. Diba? But
True.
the thing is like if I could change but the thing is like for me I pride myself in living a life of no regrets eh. Parang I try to live I really that's my biggest fear is the regret not doing something or wishing to have done something. So for me my initial instinct is always to go for it. So I'm sure I would change something if I could go back in time and tell my kid
Yes,
version,
yes, yes.
to not do something. I'm sure may masasabi
Mm-hmm.
ako. But for me, like, with everything that's happened in my life, good and bad, parang I've come to terms with it. I made my peace with it. And parang it's all happened for a reason. And I've
For a
accepted those
reason,
reasons
yeah.
and I'm just going with it. But I'm just learning from all those
From
experiences.
And I thank you.
Thank you.
Ang galing.
Yes.
Sobra, as in, ang galing-galing mong gusto ko yung train of thoughts mo and the way you perceive life. Ang galing, ang ganda.
Thank you. I try.
Parang ang
I
dami
just try
namin
my best.
matututunan.
I'm trying my best to just make the most of everything. And tulad yan sabi niyo kanina, I just really make it a point to try to be logical. And for me, parang I just put myself in the person's shoes. That's it. Parang ano gagawin ko if that were me? Or like,
Sure.
why would he do that? Well, kung sabagay, if I was in a situation, parang lagi ko lang nilalagay sarili ko sa sitwasyon nung isang tao.
Oh, empathy.
Empathetic siya. Galing. Empathy. Oh, galing. Thank you so much, Jake.
Salamat.
Grabe. Imagine mo, 1.5
Oo nga.
hours na.
Pasensya na.
Pero sobrang
much
nag-enjoy
fun.
kami.
Thank you for keeping up with us.
Sobrang. Imagine mo, ganito tayo kasi. Imagine mo pag nandito ka sa New
I
York.
know.
tas
Mas balahura
may
kami,
promise, ha?
Jake.
Tayo
New
nila
York,
Kylie,
for
ah.
sure, I will visit the both of you. For sure.
Ay.
Oh my God. Tayo ni Kylie, ah. I'm sure you've been to a lot of the hole in the wall sa New York. Pero sa Jersey side naman, dadalhin ka
Jersey,
namin.
actually. Jersey, hindi pa ako masyado.
Ayan.
Yeah. Dadalhin ka namin
Jade.
dito. Sa other side naman. Yung tipong katabing-katabi lang, di ba?
Ayan.
Dadalhin
Papa
ka
Jake,
namin dito. Ayan.
give your fans, your global fans naman your final message.
Yes.
And kasi pagkatapos nito, mas marami pang manonood nito at makikinig dito sa podcast
Yes,
natin. So you can give them your
ikot pa to.
your global fans your final message and plug na rin as well.
Yes. Hey guys,
Yes.
thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Well, in the morning in the States, thank you so much for spending your
Ayan. Yan na yung pagkatapos na yan na yung last lag.
I know. My God, oo. Pero galing niya, no? I mean, ano siya, he's one of those
Ayan,
actors.
ayan.
There you go, there you go.
Sorry guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry
Okay.
for all the delays today, but
Yes.
thank you so much for spending your time with us. Good morning there in the States. Have a great day. To lahat ng mga tao nanonood sa Pilipinas, good evening and good night sa inyong lahat. And I would like to take the opportunity to invite everyone to watch Viral Scandal, 9:20 p.m. here in the Philippines. You can catch it on the Kapamilya channel, Kapamilya Online Live, WeTV, TV5, and A to Z Channel 11. There in the United States or anywhere in Europe, you can catch it on I Want TFC or the Filipino channel. So show some love, guys, for Viral Scandal.
Yes.
Guys, please watch it. Promise. As in, addictive. I cannot wait. Oh my God. Sabi ko nga, minsan nga sinasabi ko na, ayoko na nga munang panoorin yung 1 or 2 weeks para alam mo yun, hindi ako mabitin. Pero as in, before I go to sleep, I'll be like, I can't. Kasi I'm
Click
thinking
ng
about
click.
it. Sabi ko, ano ba talaga? So ngayon, hanggang yung last episode
Yeah.
nyo. So sabi ko, so last night, chinek ko ulit, wala pa. So next week pa to.
Yan.
So sabi ko, Jcas, I swear, watch
Oo
it,
nga,
promise.
umpisa
It's
pa
so
lang kami
worth
ng
it.
ate ko. Buti na lang may I Want TFC kami. O, diba?
Yes.
Yes, guys, download I Want TFC. And di masyadong, it's only $14 a month. Not bad.
Not
diba?
bad.
Nandun
Mag-enjoy
na
ka
lahat
pa,
ng series
diba?
at movies ng kapamilya.
Si Alex.
Yes. Alex
Oh, Alex
Quezano is
Quezano.
here.
Hi,
Hi,
hello.
Alex.
Hey,
Happy New
Alex.
Year.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that guy in a long time. Hey, Alex.
In a long
Here.
time. Nako. Alex, when are you coming back in Jersey and New
nasa
York?
Florida
Come
siya
on.
eh.
Nasa Florida ata siya until now eh. Oo, magiinuman tayo.
Puro tayo
May punta ka sa
inuman,
aming
yes.
inuman.
Over a glass or two nga eh.
Oo. So anyways, maraming salamat, Jake. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best. Thank you
you. Yes.
talaga. And si
Oh,
Kylie,
si Kylie,
I
ha?
will tell her.
Siya naman,
I will tell her.
makikipagkulitan naman kami kay Kylie.
Sige.
Yan, si
Ganito
Kylie
lang,
naman.
positivity lang tayo.
Teka, last, makulit ba si Kylie?
Super
Makulit?
duper. Mag-enjoy kayo. For sure.
Ayan.
Talaga? Uy, you're in
Ayun, sa
Jersey.
Jersey si Alex, ayan.
If this, okay, kasi okay, Alex, right now, like, the COVID is right all over the place right now. It's really spiking, surging. So hopefully by February, if it slows down, definitely we're gonna drink, dude. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Jcas, close our show for
Yes,
today.
thank you mga ka-OAGOT for tuning in to this fun episode with Jake. Don't forget to share this amongst your friends. And also please follow us here in Over a Glass or Two in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. And also to subscribe to our Over a Glass or Two YouTube channel. Papa, Jake Cuenca, thank you very much for hanging out with us at nakipagkulitan sa amin.
Thank you guys.
Let's have our last toast for this more night. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
Jake,
go.
mga ka-OAGOT, amidst the pandemic, let's still find ways to be happy. Let's all talk about it over a glass
Over
or two.
a glass or two.
Bye, Jake. We love you. Thank you.
Good
Bye,
night,
guys.
Jake. Thank you. Mwah. Good night.
Your mind and body rejuvenated with Monarch Montage, Skin Science and Medical Aesthetics. Secure the glow you always wanted. Achieve the body of your dreams. Monarch Montage upholds its high standards in beauty. Beauty is the harmony of science and art. Beauty is balance and symmetry. Complexions are meant to be immaculate, and beauty is beyond time. Imagine the possibilities. In the Philippines, contact Dr. Homer Mendoza. In New York City, contact Dr. Alicia Almendrao. Learn more at monarch-montage.com. Monarch Montage, the beauty and health continue.